Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about breakups and how to get over breakups. A lot of you might be already searching this on YouTube and you might have heard a lot of coach telling you a lot of things. So I'm going to tell you something with my personal experience, and this is not um, something that I'm going to do it only to make a YouTube video. So I have been through a breakup, and honestly, I know that heartbreaks are the worst feeling ever. Trust me, um, it took me about 6 months to get over this guy I was dating, and honestly, I'm gonna just give you some tips and tricks here that helped me, and I hope that it helps you as well. So the first thing that you should do, like 100%, is to completely block that person. And trust me, I know a lot of people might have already told you to do that, so it's common, but it really helps. If you are following them on Facebook, YouTube, if they're a YouTuber, or if you have any social media where they are your friends, you need to block them. Anything that reminds you of them has to go. So until you have kids together, that's a different story, but otherwise everything has to go. I'm not asking you to throw away all the gifts that you were given by them. Put them in a box and shift it for now. Keep it out of your sight, because you need your mind to focus off this person that just broke up with you, right? So you gotta remove everything and you need to completely block them. A lot of people tell you to do it for 30 days or 45 days, whatever, but according to my experience, you should do it at least for 2 months. Completely just get them out of your sight so that you stop thinking about them. Now, I know it's not uh, possible to stop thinking about somebody, honestly, but we need to get our mind off them basically. And another thing that you need to do is to keep yourself a journal. You need to feel the breakup, so you can't run away from it. A lot of times we try to get into different activities to put our mind away from things, but you can't really do that, because you are basically not allowing yourself to feel the heartbreak. So you need to let that emotion out. So you can cry, talk to a friend who you can trust, talk to your parents, in fact, if they know about it, and just let it out. And a lot of times we don't have people to talk to. Like, for example, when I was going through my breakup, I did not know who I should share it with apart from my cousins. So what I would do is I would keep a journal and write it down. Trust me, it really helps, because you have so many thoughts in your mind and you just want to let it out. You should let it out. So keep a journal and write about how you are feeling. Try to do it every day if you can. It's really helpful. Um, Another thing is, you might find it a weird, honestly, but it kind of helped me, and I think you should do it too. So every time you feel like crying, or you are very upset and you want to talk about something, record yourself. I know this sounds crazy, but just record yourself whenever you're crying, whenever you're upset, or you have this moment where you think you're going to have a breakdown. Take your camera, put your selfie on, and either take, I would say record, don't take pictures, and then leave it there. Watch it after a couple of days, maybe after a week. So what happens is, when you do that, you're basically growing every day. And when you see yourself a week before from today, and you see yourself in that state, your mind triggers and you feel that, what the heck was I doing? What was I crying? Like, the worst thing is to see yourself in pain. Trust me. And when you see that, you realize that you've been crying over somebody that was not even so important to you. Maybe if they were, but it doesn't matter now. And of course, the last tip that I'm going to give you today is that you need to find a new activity. It is very important. So you need to get out of that bed and do something. Because I'm not talking about to divert your mind completely, but you have to get involved into something different in order to get over this process, because it takes time. It'll take a lot of your energy and you might just feel like giving up, trust me, but you need to push yourself to do something that you have been longing to do. When you were with your partner, probably you couldn't do it. So For example, if you like painting, try to see if there are any art festival around you and go and attend it. Okay, go out on weekends, and if you work on weekends, try to go out on weekdays, go out for dinner. And honestly, you don't need somebody to go out with. Just go alone. I like going alone. I in fact sometimes I go to the movies alone. So it's just to divert your mind and also focus on yourself. The best thing I do, if you can, so the best thing I'm gonna suggest you, if you can, is to join a gym or like a workout sessions or yoga classes, because taking care of yourself is very important at this time. And why wouldn't you get a better figure if you can, right? So try and get into things that would help you develop something better, and try to keep your mind off breakup. Whenever you're feeling low, whenever you're sad, you don't have anybody to talk to, write it down. Trust me, it helps. And the video part definitely helps.